Goeiemorgen, Wamkelekile, Sawabona. Good morning. It is officially the start of the Great British Braai Off. But before we talk about the Braai Off, what about last night? A truly spectacular evening for South African wine and an amazing start to a long weekend drinking and celebrating that country's wines over a good braai. We had people all over the world opening bottles and sharing in South Africa, winemakers, chefs over here in the UK, members of the public, 200 people having a braai in Shanghai. We had Sunday Times' Will Lyons opening a 1994 bottle of Kanonkop called Sour, a really special year, of course, for South Africa. We had Oz Clarke opening bottles with enough dust on them to write your finger in. Some really special things happening last night for a really wonderful country, close to mine, a lot of people's hearts, and it was so inspiring to see. So thank you for taking part in all of that. Let's talk about the braai. Come outside, follow me, and we'll tell you about what we will be doing today for the Great British Braai Off. I will be setting up camp up top here in our little braai area at home, where from about midday we'll be getting the braai going. We'll be doing some vors, we'll be putting on some sausages and a bit of veggies and salad, having a great time with some lovely wines, which I revealed a few of yesterday in some videos. Throughout the rest of the day, everyone else will be taking part in their own braais. We will be having people over the UK, hopefully in South Africa, where I know the weather is a little bit cooler even than we're having in the UK right now, which is extraordinary. And maybe all over the world, people will be braaiing. Tonight, with my mate Stu, also known as Hedgerow Kitchen on Instagram, we'll be doing a braai session where Stu this week has been butchering an entire pig, and we'll be doing a braaied tomahawk steak, and I'll be pairing that with some lovely wines. Tomorrow afternoon, we will have Elliot Owen from Owen Barrett Siegel Agencies, a great importer of South African wines in the UK. Elliot has got together with about half a dozen winemakers from South Africa to have a massive braai all together. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I'm fascinated to see how Elliot and those winemakers pull it off. We've also got the likes of Lloyd and Ben and Pippa and the team at Chester's in Abergavenny, who will be doing braaiing today and battling 30-40 mile per hour winds to do so. And I mentioned those guys because that's where the Great British Braai Off began. Last autumn, Lloyd, myself, the team at Chester's got together for a fringe event at the amazing Abergavenny Food Festival at the end of September, and we had unseasonably hot Cape Townian-like conditions, an amazing time. And I was so sad this year with all that's going on, thinking we won't be able to do another Abergavenny. So Lloyd and I put our heads together and said, let's do it all again, but we'll do it online for an entire weekend, and the weather is playing ball. We're going to have an amazing time all the way through till Monday, which is looking like it's going to be the hottest day of the whole bank holiday weekend. And we will be having a repeat of that great Abergavenny festival feel. We won't, of course, be able to tuck into the food made by the Tidy Kitchen Company or be stood there hoying bottles of wine with the likes of Albert Ahrens. We had Andrew Whiteman from Whiteman and Sons. Other importers like ABS, who I mentioned earlier, doing their big braai tomorrow afternoon, and the likes of Carte Blanche. We were all there having a great time. We can't do that this year, but we can instead share it with so many more people all weekend long. So let's build on spectacular South Africa last night. Let's have the most incredible weekend of braais, good food, amazing South African wine, and let's celebrate this beautiful country that we all hold so dear. So, without any further ado, it is now over to you. Get your tongs ready, get the braai fired up, and in the immortal words, no gaan ons braai. Over to you.